guys, this is Dia and welcome back to my channel. So finally I am shooting protein Sukhdi or protein balls. Both of my kids, they have gone to daycare. This is a major life update which I actually haven't shared on my channel, but right now I am doing it. So my little son, 16 months Kushan, he goes to daycare once a week and I've got entire Friday to shoot any videos I want. So if you've got any video request, go to my community section. I will create a post there and you can leave your request of videos there. So let's get started with protein balls or protein Sukhdi. And actually, I don't know why it's called protein balls, but it has got protein, iron, calcium, omega-3, omega-6, fatty acids and so much more. It is full of nutrition. It's nutrition dense. And I really want to thank one of my friends who shared this recipe with me. She's a doctor herself, and if you're watching this, you know I'm talking about you. So I'll get started with the ingredients, and before that I want to tell you that I have got one secret ingredient in here, which I'll tell you in a minute, which any child, any kid would love to eat. And so you really want to include that in the Sukhdi and it will be a complete hit in your family. And also when I actually made this a month ago, none of my toddlers, they liked it. But then I thought, okay fine, if they're not enjoying it, we'll just finish it. So my husband used to eat it one piece every night after dinner, and then my kids started observing and they started wanting him, asking him for it, and then they started eating it, and now we've run out of it and they're asking for it every night. So I thought, let me just make it and share this recipe with you guys, just in case, like, you know, you're interested for something new to be fed to your toddlers. So let's get started with the ingredients. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification icon and give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get started. So guys, these are all the ingredients that I'll be using, and I'll show you what they are one by one. So the first set of ingredients is, this is Ragi Flour. This is LSA meal, which is linseed, sunflower and almond meal. This is the secret ingredient that I was talking about. This is cacao powder. I'm using cacao powder, but if you don't have cacao powder available, you can use cocoa powder as well. The main difference between cacao and cocoa is cacao is cold pressed and cocoa is roasted on high heat. So cocoa loses a bit of its nutrition, but cacao is really high in nutrition compared to cocoa. So that's that. But you don't want to use any sugar. These are unsweetened powders. We are not using any sugar in this recipe. So the next set of ingredients are my nuts and seeds. So I'm taking some cashews, I'm taking almonds and chia seeds. And last time I used sunflower seeds as well, but this time I ran out of it, didn't realize it, I'm not using it, but that's fine because my LSA meal already has sunflower seeds in it. And the last set of ingredient is ghee, which is approximately 3 tablespoons. This is jaggery, and I have taken Kolhapuri jaggery. You can take the desi jaggery. You can take any type. And the sesame seeds. Now I've taken both the types of sesame seeds, the brown and the black one. They are really nutrition dense, and the main sweetness will be coming from the jaggery and from the dates. Now if you are making it in the form of Sukhdi, this much dates are enough, but if you want to make balls, protein balls, then use a little bit of more dates because that will help you bind the balls. So that's all the ingredients that I will be using, and you can actually use the ingredients of your choice. If you want to add say pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds as I said, or if you want to add more nuts, it's just like an experimenting cooking, but I'm just going to give you a basic idea on how to make protein balls or protein Sukhdi at home. And you know what, because it has this cacao powder, it is going to taste very much like a chocolate and your kids are going to love it. So make sure to use cocoa or cacao powder, don't use any sugar, and let's get started with the process.
So now I'll start roasting all the ingredients that needs roasting, starting with nuts, almonds and cashews. Nuts will take the longest time to roast, so I have added them first. Once these are roasted, I'll add sesame seeds. If you're using sunflower or pumpkin seeds, this is the time you want to add them. Roast for a few minutes and then lastly add chia seeds. Make sure to roast everything on medium flame as you want to enhance their flavor by making nuts and seeds crunchy rather than burn them on high flame. If you like, you can roast each ingredient separately, but this process doing everything together just will save you time. Once nuts and seeds are roasted, I'll roast LSA meal and then lastly the ragi flour.
So guys, now I have roasted LSA and Ragi flour here, and I have all my nuts and seeds here. And next thing I'm going to do is I am going to crush and make a fine powder as much as you can out of this nuts and seeds. So this is our nuts and seeds crushed now. This is Ragi and LSA meal. So that's two, and then that's what we've left with is ghee, dates, and cacao powder and jaggery. Now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these dates and I'm just going to crush it with my finger like this, because I just want kind of paste of it. So that's what I'm going to do now.
Now, so that all the prep is done, it's time to mix everything together. Let's start by heating a non-stick pan on medium heat, add ghee to it, and once it's melted, add jaggery. Stir jaggery till all the lumps disappear and it's smooth and runny in texture. Add cacao powder at this stage, then add all the roasted stuff. Mix well. It will take a few minutes of stirring to well combine everything. Lastly, add dates and again mix well. Now I'll transfer this mixture to another utensil and let this mixture cool.
So guys, now after this was all done, I took it out in a separate vessel and let it cool. Now I'm going to use my hands and I'm going to mix it very nicely, because the dates were not actually, see, the dates are not nicely mixed in there. So you do want to make sure that you mix it well. It's still a little warm, but it's like, you know, you can touch it. It's workable. Alrighty, so I think it's nice and mixed well. So I'm going to take a chunk of it, and I have already taken and greased a plate. So I'm just going to pour it in there. And I'm going to press it, not gently, but you really have to be firm. I'm first trying to press the middle portion, and then you can come and adjust the ends. Just press them, and they should be fine. If you want, you can use a spatula just to make the surface even, but I think I'm fine. Okay, now let this rest for around 30 minutes before you actually cut it. So that's our sukhdi, and then if you want, you can make balls out of it as well. So just take a little bit of your masala protein and then just make balls. So guys, here is protein sukhdi and protein balls, whichever way you want to enjoy it. Make sure to make it at least once and like this video and do share this with your friends. Seriously, you have to do this favor to me. Like and share with one of your mommy friends. And let's quickly do the taste check. It's chocolatey, crunchy and nutty. These are the only three words that are coming to my mind right now. So I'm going to take another bite of it. And meanwhile, you have a good day and do try this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like, please, and share this with your friends. And bye for now.